freedom to choose brings the human aspect from outside in the world that people who are incarcerated get cut off from. And it brings a sense of humanity to the people that are incarcerated that gives them a hope. I couldn't think of nothing else but myself at that time. Like, how do I survive in here now? Yeah, it was just a sense of my life is over at that time. Why focus on anything else but just being angry? At first, I got invited to go to groups. So I started going to groups. I never spoke. I always sat in the back. And I went to a victims impact group. And that's when I first started, where I could say the seed was planted. It was a bang. Like, I couldn't identify my feelings because I was emotionally illiterate at that time. I just knew something's wrong in me. I'm scared. Like, something's going on. Why am I scared? I got transferred to Valley State Prison and then got introduced to freedom to choose. The first workshop was like really intimidating because I was learning how to take the mask off in prison of being this hard guy that doesn't speak. I was barely able to do that with the other incarcerated people that were there. And I seen a whole bunch of people. It was like, oh, those are regular people. I still consider to me to not be a regular person. And I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, but that was like one of the most humanizing experiences I had in prison, where wearing blue didn't matter. And when I seen other people acknowledgement, it was like, dang, like I do matter in a sense. It was like I matter. Even people that are not incarcerated have insecurities. They have self-doubt. But it's, what do we do with that? Or we expose it and address it, or we do what a lot of people that are incarcerated is hold it inside, let it turn into pain and anger, and then deal with it some other kind of way because we think we're not normal. That's what I found out through freedom to choose, that I was never who I was. I was trying to be what I thought people wanted me to be like, instead of just being myself and being me who I am, caring, compassionate. I thought me being silent, me being angry, me being vengeful was honorable at that time. After that, after being able to speak and being acknowledged, it gave me a voice. It made me feel human. It continued to be one of the greatest healing experiences of my life and still continues to do it. Growing up in my family, nobody never communicated, nobody never talks. It's like the workshops we would do at Freedom to Choose, I would take them and run them with my family and visit. And and we got to address a lot of stuff that was never addressed. I'm so grateful that I was able to have those tools, and we got to talk about how my mother grew up, her insecurities, her traumas, my traumas, and really like see her for she was. And that's one things I appreciated, because I started going to Freedom to Choose in 2018, and my mom passed away in 2019 of cancer. So that's one of the greatest gifts I got, was that I was able to know my mom in that year. That in my whole life, never talked to her really. So that's one of the things I was able to actually know my mom, and I'm so grateful for that blessing. Making amends to people with harm is changing those beliefs, making sure that's not going to happen again, but at the same time, living the best life we could for what we've done. And I think a lot of incarcerated people think that I deserve this. I don't deserve to be out on the street. It's stuck in that shame that we think that's making amends. But freedom to choose taught me that wasn't. Today, a human being that's contributing to society and sees the humanity in people. I see the humanity in myself, and I also see the humanity in others.